Thanks for
Also
having
want
me.
to Yes, also want to say good night to our listeners and welcome, especially those of you who are tuned in right now, using the IRFM mobile app. Remember, it's absolutely free.
Yes, and on Instagram, the you can follow us on all our social media pages. On Instagram, AriFM official. On X, Ari_FM. On Facebook, AriFM, and on TikTok, AriFM 107. I'm seeing you,
Look,
Kish.
I know, right? I'm not seeing you yet, but I know Shaq is working, working, working. But hot topics, Shamara. One of the hottest topics right now is the ongoing investigation involving Jeffrey, 450's manager and producer, Javi Ambassador. And this whole situation, like each time you see something on your timeline, it keeps moving. The latest update is that both men, are
We're
detained.
remanded. Yes.
Yes. So police investigations are ongoing. But initially, when you heard this conversation, Shamara, what were your immediate thoughts?
I was like, whoa, because funny enough, the Sunday before, I was at a concert, a 450 concert, and I
Hey.
was watching him because it was his birthday, and I was there and I was watching him, and he had some technical glitches, and he was so humble, He allowed the audience to sing, and while they sang, he was like, saying thank you to them, and I was saying, whoa, for an he's a young artist.
Fairly
and we
new.
know,
Yeah.
we know sometimes as an artist, you get ahead of yourself and sometimes you get too big. But he was so humble. So it was so good to see that. And then following that, to hear that, an altercation a week later, I was like, me call everybody who did at the concert with me and say, wanna see what happened? Like,
Wow.
yeah, and it's like night and day. Complete
Yeah,
night and day.
I know that was the reaction too from like a lot of people. Like, you don't very rare you see like Jabi Ambassador and 450 outside, like partying or whatever. And they were sharing, footage that they're at Carnival and
Yeah.
you're saying, yeah, them outside, them holding a vibe. But there is nothing at all that anybody can say because we're in the media and sometimes you will cover events, you will have your critique. And of course, you are being factual and fair.
Yeah.
No, nobody at all really and truly should be slapped in the face or, there
violence is
shouldn't be a
never the
physical
answer. Yeah,
altercation
we have to
because
learn.
of your freedom of expression.
Yeah, and we have to learn to keep our hands to ourselves. We also have to learn that people will talk and words hurt. Regardless of what is said, we know that words hurt. But sometimes you have to take your lick and just sit down. You don't need
Actually,
to
that
go.
contain your ego, and I
Yeah.
think in the same breath too. Even though there is a freedom of expression, we also have a duty and a responsibility to know what we're saying and how it is being said.
True.
Because in truth, you're not trying to hurt, harm, or tear down anybody. But
Yeah.
in the same breath, regardless, it should not have gotten to that situation where shots are fired, three
And
people injured.
were seriously hurt because the American citizen, he's saying, listen, I may be permanently disabled as a result of something that he was not even a part of. You understand? I mean,
Yeah.
Carnival was looking so nice. Everybody outside enjoyed themselves.
Look here.
And then it ended so badly. And this will always be remembered because always stay. We always are gonna remember the bad.
But not only that. First of all, we're wishing everybody involved that was injured a speedy recovery. We can just also imagine how traumatic it was, not only for those involved but also the patrons. And as you mentioned, the American who got injured. When you listen to him talk, I feel like the organizers they have something coming because he said that there were signs that says no weapons allowed.
Yeah.
You hear he also spoke about the ambulance not having the necessary equipment, and just how observant and calm he was in that situation, just telling his tale. I got this military vibe from him, just how composed, he was. So you can tell that there are lots of things to come. We see where the police are saying that they will now reinforce the entire firearm.
But Kishima, not to cut you, but that was one of the first things that came to my mind because I've been to several parties, I've covered several events, and we know that we don't allow firearms inside an event.
Yes.
So how did these two firearms past police who are at every event, past security. You understand? Past all the security checkpoint to get into the event, which also says, as patrons, when we go to events, are we really safe? It begs.
Are we really safe?
Yeah, we have to
and that is a big question, because the JCF also said that they are now going to analyze permits. So safety measures and things must be put in place. But for me, I don't feel like it should take this event for us to reinforce, this whole firearm policy in events. And it makes no sense if a promoter is going to give patrons this false sense of security by saying no weapons allowed, but then, conditions apply.
Yeah, because that don't make any sense. It's either no weapons allowed or weapons are allowed. And then as a patron, I am now able to say, listen, I will not go, because if a man getting them feelings, I don't know what he will do. You understand? Because
and you don't know who going to be in them feelings.
There you go, because everybody seems for the inner them feelings at this point.
But do you foresee though, will this be something that will taint, upcoming events? Because on the buzz tonight, we have several events, coming out. So people are still going out. People are still partying regardless. People how much will it taint?
But based on the name, the persons who are involved, naturally, it is going to be a 9-day talk, because we know at Jamaica, but people will talk. You understand? And for persons who are genuinely serious, they are going to now say to themselves, am I really safe? Because safety is paramount. You can't put your safety aside. Safety is paramount.
No, not at all. Not at all. I don't feel like it's going to be a 9-day talk, simply because it's been days already. This happened on Sunday, but the fact that charges are still pending, once, charges are laid and more information becomes available, it will now, rehash the conversation all over again. And especially depending on what the American is going to do, that is also going to be a fresh conversation as it relates to the organization of events and promoters. So
one thing I know for sure, what we're hearing is not the complete event series of events that happened, based on the fact that both men are still incarcerated. Because
are detained. Let's say detained.
Yes, detained.
Yes.
I think if the stories were aligned, then maybe, it would have been different when they went to court today. But something is being left out. People maybe not take ownership for something, but let us. I would say big
that's
attorneys,
right there. Big attorneys,
name brand attorneys.
Look, we can say the names that is out there. So Javi Ambassador is with King's Counsel, Peter Champagny, and we see where Jeffrey, popular podcaster, he has retained Isaac Buchanan, and everybody, when you hear Isaac Buchanan, he was the lawyer, part of the legal team that got Vibes Cartel his freedom. So, let's see. And they have, because of their egos, they are now in a situation where they're in a hot water with the law, one, and two, this is an expensive venture. You
understand? Like,
very expensive.
Was it worth it? Like, these are men who, they travel the world. And you cause yourself
and
to
are successful.
To be detained. You are behind bars from Sunday till now. You understand? This is not the lifestyle that you're used to, but because of your ego, because you don't think. You understand? You come on. Like
because it makes you wonder too, like, who is in their circle? Who was there to allow good sense to prevail, to say, like, look, don't make we do this. This is not working out. Where was the manager? Because, this is the manager in that situation. Yeah. So is it that the manager needed a manager? I don't know.
Questions.
Tough.
Questions.
Lots of questions. Lots of questions.
And we will get the answers, we will get the answers, and soon too, because we know once the podcaster is out and once he's able to, he will tell us.
Speak. Yeah. No, absolutely. He will, pending the circumstances or the nature of the situation.
He will definitely tell us. So we will hear.
Yeah.
We will hear.
Yeah, we will know. We will know for sure. But interesting times ahead.
Very interesting.
Yes.
But Kish, last night, before I went to bed, I saw Cardi B, and then she brought out Vibes Cartel.
Adija,
Me laugh so till my face hurt me. I was so happy. Yeah,
No, okay. Oh, good laughter.
yeah, good. I was
Come
so
know you love
happy.
laughing.
Yeah, but I was smiling. I was cheesing because it's a big deal. It's a big moment, and
Yes,
I'm really
yes.
proud of him. I'm happy, and as a Jamaican, from
Getting
once
the
one
signal.
Jamaican, yes, once one Jamaican shine, all of us shine. But we need to take a time
Yes.
signal, Kish. So let's take this time signal.
Falmouth Chicken. Looking for scrumptious food? Falmouth Chicken is simply the best in Western Jamaica. Vibes wow. The time by Falmouth Chicken is
8:46. Yes.
All right.
Kish.
So if you're just joining us, it's the EBUZZ. So Sham, before the break, you were talking about how you're smiling ear to ear, just watching Vibes Cartel and Cardi B on stage.
Yeah.
Epic moments.
Big moment. I loved
Yeah.
it. And when him sing Fever, you see Cardi just drop on the ground because her favorite song that she love it. And she was just enjoying it. She was a fan on stage, even though it was her concert. And just the fact that she gave him
Yeah.
his moment. Not only that, Kish. This is a Cardi show. And the fans were singing word for word to Cartel's song. You
Yes.
understand?
Fever, Clarks, those are big songs, those
Yeah.
are mega hits that, go beyond the Jamaican borders, obviously. But I love Cardi B's authenticity. Just how she called him out on stage, she fell to the ground, she basically called him king of the dancehall. And also it was a big moment for Dancer Rebel
Yes,
because she
and-
came out in Vibes Cartel's short stint. And I felt like all
And
in all, it was a
Cher
good
there
moment.
Share the stage with him as well. So it was a big moment.
was a
for
good
them.
look, yeah.
Really nice. I mean,
Yeah.
uh,
And that was big of Vibes Cartel to share the spotlight with dancers because, we have had many conversations and discussions about the role of dancers in the industry. And, you will see them in the dances and the local parties. But when the international opportunities come up, sometimes they are MIA. So it's
Yeah.
good that Rebel and Sherry, like you mentioned, got that opportunity to do the do.
I loved it. I enjoyed it. Me watch it about 10 times already from money because we just love it.
Sure, stop
No,
it.
it's true. I really love it. I really love it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
Well, 420 is coming up.
Yeah.
And we have to segue into another conversation before Shaq gives us the rap signal. So we're going to be talking with, Carbon. And he will be performing on this special 420 event, Legalize It. And, it is honoring the legacy of Peter Tosh. So we have Carbon the Harden.
Hard
Or
one.
Hardon.
Carbon.
Or
Carbon the hard one. Greetings,
Carbon, good night and welcome.
greetings, Tashima. I said the love and light of the Irish and family.
Hi, Carbon. And Carbon Kishima would have performed on our Marcus Garvey tribute several times. So he's no stranger to Area FM.
Amazing. So Carbon, before you talk to us about the 420 event, I know Sham said you're no stranger to Irie because you performed on Marcus Garvey celebrations before. But give our listeners a little introduction. Who is Carbon and how did you got on this musical journey?
Yeah, greetings, in the Imperial Majesty. I first give thanks to the Irish family, you don't know. The journey has started from in Manchester. You know what I mean? I grew up in Manchester in a community known as Godly. So big up all the people in that side. I mean, music is a spiritual calling for I because I've been listening to a lot of musicians like Garnet, Silk, Bob Marley, Burning Spear from a tender stage. So while growing up and leaving from Manchester, coming into Kingston City now, the journey of the Rastafari consciousness just widened more. So the music, it's a long story, but we give thanks the journey from the peak at the early stages. So we give thanks to be here where we're at now presently, also still on the musical journey going forward.
All right, Carbon. So you will be performing on Legalize It. Talk to us about that. What can we expect throughout your set?
You know that Peter Tosh is a great inspiration in our life. Some attend that stage, just listening to all these great ones who paved the way. So Peter Tosh, I can see myself living the life of Tosh, not exactly, but going through the same tribulation, the same trials, the same tests, especially as a Rastafari youth. So for I, it's gonna be a very great expression on the 420. You don't know it's Peter Tosh International Day as it is 420. Legalize it marijuana vibration. So it is a very sacred day to carry through the works of His Imperial Majesty and calling upon the powers of the ancestors who came before us. So I will be expressing couple Peter Tosh tracks alongside some of my originals. So I'm currently here practicing them now.
Okay.
So perfect them to the peak. So yeah man, the ones them can expect great vibration at Woodstock, Miguel, 420, Peter Tosh. Said I'm wanted, dead or alive by the evil forces. And I'm wanted, dead and alive, nowhere to hide. They're trying to find me. More of that on
Oh,
420.
amazing voice. Now, before you leave us, though, can you tell us what are you currently promoting? What can we expect from you musically?
We give thanks to DJ Amber, give thanks to, Gary G, give thanks to the whole Irison family, you know, myself, Mr. from the CEO to the janitor, from the janitor to the CEO. So let's give thanks to you, say, have a track now representing for the country and the culture, Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, we can't be no failure. We need another Peter Tosh. We need a Bob Marley and Bonnie Burner. Delivering the truth, the Gideon boat. And never need alone the inner Selassie troop. Reminding the people to stay grounded in the roots. From the ends of Babylon, we take the work. Hey, I will from a water the roots. Now make them pay with the fruit. So many ones them abuse. I see Smilla, big up yourself. I know the thing
All
go.
right, bless yourself. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving us the information regarding this special 420 event. Remind our listeners when is it, where is it, and what time should we get there?
Yeah, I'm gonna again big up Cookies JA. We don't know big up Fifth Element. You know what I mean? It's gonna be at Woodstock Negril. You know what I mean? Woodstock is the place and it's in Negril. You know what I mean? So the ones that you can follow Cookies JA page on Instagram, you'll get more information there. You can also tune into Peter Tosh official page on IG, you'll get the full load information there. But for now it's gonna be 420, which is the 28th of this month. Woodstock Negril, the place is to be is that place. So just turn up. I watch it fire burn up in His Majesty. Yeah. Love my life.
All right, Carbon. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes,
Thank
emphasis.
you.
Highly high.
And Kishima, I can tell you I've been to Woodstock several times, because Area FM always the events there and listen, nice, serene venue. So
No, look here. I thought you were going to tell me that you can't wait for the whole 420 celebration.
well, I can't wait, but
Can't wait. Yeah. Right. So that is happening. No, we have lots of events happening this weekend. So despite that little fracas, people and promoters are still, keeping it moving. And I guess they're doing the do because ensuring safe patron safety, of course, is very vital.
So we will be speaking with Lady Timry, and she will be talking to us about Brav, Best Retro with Ultimate Vibe Musical Festival. And Timry is online. Hi, Timry.
Hey, Timmy,
Hey,
good night.
pleasant night, and thanks for getting me involved in this. Listen, let me tell you something. It's all about Brav Music Festival, and I can tell you it says best retro with ultimate vibe, and of course, the promotion for the event has been with that high energy and vibe. Just to say a little bit, this event was supposed to be in November last year, but because of Melissa, it was cancelled. So they had, they went back to the drawing board and came up back with the date for this coming Saturday, which is April 18th. Of course, it is an event that is trying to bring back those real retro music and those sounds from back in the days that were really the highlight of our own culture, such as we have Renaissance, Metro Media, Stone Love. Our very own Daddy Vibes will also be playing in between different changes sounds and all of that. And it's hosted by yours truly, of course, Lady Timry. It is indeed an event where ladies that come out in their best fit can get a chance to win $100,000. Yeah, that's $100,000.
All right.
Yeah.
So Timry, what's the admission though, and where we get tickets?
All right. So the admission to the event is $2,500 pre-sold, $3,500 at the gate. They also have VIP inclusive packages where VIP members can buy a gold package for $45,000. That's inclusive, and that's give entry to 4 person. You have silver package, $35,000. That give entry to 3 person, and bronze, $25,000. That give inclusive VIP entry to 2 persons. All right, the ticket outlets are Tesco gas station island-wide and Total gas station island-wide, and also Genius Pharmacy in Portmore. Tickets are also available online at www.xtickets.com and also at www.carrytix.com.
All right, Timmy, but you forgot to mention the venue. Where will Brav be held?
Police Officers Club, 34 Off-Road, and it is a very popular venue. So I'm sure persons will, of course, know exactly where to find that event, that venue. And it's at Off-Road in Kingston. Police Officers Club, as I mentioned earlier, a very popular venue that persons can easily find.
It sounds exciting, Timry. We truly wish you all the best. And like you mentioned before, this is an event that got postponed last year. Well, yeah, due to Hurricane Melissa. So we wish you all the best going forward with this one.
Yeah, man. And also, ladies, remember to come out in your best fit and get a chance to win that $100,000 that is up for grabs.
All right. So, ladies.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
Once the ladies roll out, the men automatically go in. So, ladies,
without
roll
a
out.
doubt.
All right, Timry. All the
Yeah,
best.
man. All right. Good, thanks.
All right, so that was our very own Lady Timry. So make sure you check out Brav Best Retro with Ultimate Vibe Musical Festival happening. Lots of parties, like we mentioned, Sham. There is also another event happening, the St. Catherine Carnival, and we have Delwyn Eaton, promoter, joining us via phone to talk about the St. Catherine Carnival.
Yes, and Mr. Eaton is online. Good night, Mr. Eaton.
Good night, Delton.
Or the no firearms allowed, as you mentioned, that is definitely something we communicate to patrons through a number of mediums, especially.
Yeah, Delton, can you hear us?
He would seem to have lost some connection.
All right, so we're going to start out the connectivity.
Yeah, my ear.
All right, Mr.
Oh, we hear you know. Yes. Say it again. You were mentioning something very important about no weapons allowed. So if you can start over.
Hello?
Yes, we're hearing you.
We're hearing you now.
It wasn't me that mentioned that.
Oh, you weren't the one who
No.
mentioned
But was it you?
that. All right, so we
St. Catherine Carnival then. Tell us, give us all the details. When is it? Where is it? What's the admission? And what time should we get there?
All right, St. Catherine Carnival is this Saturday at the Dintil Sports Complex in St. Catherine, Linstead. Yes, we're going to start at 8 p.m. sharp.
And who are the DJs providing music at the event?
Oh, the DJs providing music will be Kurt Riley, Bada Bling, DJ Peckham, DJ Monks and Foodie.
All right. And what is the admission?
The admission is 4,000 general, 5,000 at the gate, 7,000 for VIP, 10,000 at the gate.
Do you have ticket outlets or we just buy them?
Oh,
we
yes.
just come at the gate and buy it?
No, yes, we do have ticket outlets. We have Linstead Texaco in the center of Linstead. We have Chupa Barbershop. We have Ricky Bar in Bagwalk. Spanish Town.
All
Plus
right.
Mission Perfect at Spanish Town. And at first in line, you can get the ticket.
All right. And
Okay.
who are the hosts for your event?
Or the host will be Chet Boss and Maya Slave.
All right. So
All right, sounds good. So like what St. Catherine Carnival Delton, what time with it turn out?
All right. You can turn out, as I said, at 8 o'clock is a good time. We'll start party from like 7, but 8 o'clock, we have inner the fever. And do remember that Skipper will be live.
Okay.
So
When you say 8, 7 o'clock, are you talking in the morning or
no,
in the
in the evening, PM.
Okay. all right. I just want to know. Look here, no. People waistline grease up already and them in the mood, But Delton, it sounds exciting. We wish you all the best, with the St. Catherine Carnival. Anything you want to highlight before you leave us?
What I want to highlight, this is a must-attend event this Saturday. You don't want to miss it. The entire St. Catherine will be in Linstead, Dintil Technical High School, a rave, a wave, high energy. So come out in your numbers, in your tens and thousands, and do remember Skipper, the artist, dancehall artist in Jamaica will be there. So come out and enjoy yourself. We are looking forward to see you. We are preparing to accommodate you, and I must tell you that it will be super safe. Security
Yes,
in
that's important.
security in a whole heap of numbers.
All right.
Plus, we are family with law enforcement, so we don't have to go deep in that.
All right,
So,
Mr. Delwyn. Delwyn is telling patrons, come out here, go see if him have him family has security.
Max Squad, Pyramid Squad, JCF, JDF, whole heap.
Listen, nothing gonna happen at St. Catherine Carnival, so you can go. It's safe.
All right. Thank you for that tip. Very, very important point, Delwyn.
Okay?
All right, and all the best
All right,
with your carnival.
Yes.
All right, thank you. And thank you for having
All
us.
right.
You're most welcome.
No,
All right.
yeah, thank you too. So that was promoter Delwyn Eaton. It's all about the St. Catherine Carnival. You hear him end by saying security well tight, ensuring that patrons will be safe.
Yeah. So that's the
That
place
is what we want to hear.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we,
so-
Brav, St. Catherine Carnival, you choose.
We have more events coming up, but
Yes.
right now, every week on the EBUZZ Sham, we create a spotlight for upcoming talent, new talent, music or music artist. And this week is a gospel artist, and his name is Enoch. So, welcome. Good night.
Good night.
And guess what,
How
Kishima?
are you?
He is 10
I'm good.
years old.
I thought he was 12.
I am 12 years
You're
old.
12? Oh, well, I'm
Yes,
seeing
he's
that
12.
he's 10.
No, first of all, introduce yourself to our listeners, and how you got into music.
My name is Enoch Thomas. I'm 12 years old. I am from Antigua. I attend the St. Joseph's Academy, and I am in first form. How I got into this music industry, I started a little singing at 2 years old, and then
Wow.
more in churches at 4, and more locally at 8, and it spanned more at 10 when I collaborated with Minister Carlene Davis
Okay.
with All Holy Night, and a few months back I did a collaboration as well with reggae music icons Capleton and Luciano.
Okay.
So I got
Oh, wow.
more exposure at 10 years old.
Okay. So how did you come to Jamaica? Talk to us about that. Why are you in Jamaica and how did you make that connection?
Well, when I first came to when I first came to Jamaica, it's actually my third time.
This is your third time?
Yes.
Okay.
I was at a funeral and my manager, I call him my uncle, he saw me at the funeral and I was singing. I didn't know him the same time. And he was looking for me after I finished singing, and he looked for me through the whole night until he found my mother. And few days or weeks later, he said, I need Enoch in Jamaica. And we didn't know what was happening. That same time, rain was coming, and I actually got a little cold, and I wasn't too energy and lived up, and that was a collaboration with Carlene Davis, and I didn't know.
Oh.
So I was I was not weak. I was out of energy and not realizing. Wait, I'm a wrong. Carlin Davis, and I'm like this in this state, and I did everything I could to get to feel better. And the next day, I did my collaboration, and I finished my song, finished the song, finished recording the song in the studio with her, and the 2 days later, 2 days later, and I went back to Antigua, and that's what happened.
Okay.
Wow, amazing. And I just love how you are articulate and how you are expressive. And you have this full musical life at 12, because you started at 2, you have your significant moments and what happened at 10, and now you're 12. Absolutely amazing. I just love how you're telling your tale, right?
Timeline. No, Kish, good
yeah,
timeline.
great timeline. Awesome 12 years. No, you got this collaboration with Minister Carlene Davis, and what actually led you to gospel music? Because you could have done, any type of music, but you chose gospel. Why?
Why I chose gospel is my inspiration actually for gospel music is my mother. My mother is a worship leader at my home church, and I grew up around gospel music and worshiping. So just listening and invoking that presence, it led me to do gospel instead of anything else. So and I was
Amazing.
Yeah. So talk to us about the collaboration with Capleton and Luciano. How did that come about?
it come about with this song called Protect Our Children. It was a song that my management team made and just to talk about protecting the children of our nations and making them feel safe. Um, some people actually thought that it would be a gospel song, but we have to remember that Capleton and Lucian are not really gospel artists. So we made a song that kind of flow over that,
Yeah.
and we did that collaboration, and it went out well. The song is being mixed, and it's soon out on all platforms.
Listen, you
Amazing.
are 12 and you are so articulate.
I know. Look here.
so-
I tell you, man.
Listen,
Very, very expressive.
and sometimes when you're interviewing children, their parents or, the adult with them will have to be, coaching them to say things. And you're just telling your story.
No, I realize he's making eye contact. He's not
Yes.
looking at the parents. He's just doing his thing.
He's just
But what I want to ask you though, music is very demanding. Being 12, I am sure so too is your schoolwork. What is that music school balance like for you?
Well, my mother helps me with that. She helps me to know and manage my timing. How when I should practice my songs, when I should study, and I actually have timing. I like about 4 hours, 4 hours for practicing my songs, and 4 hours for studying,
Okay.
and a few more minutes to do my homework. So she helps me to manage my timing in anything I do.
Okay. So big up mommy now.
Go on, mommy.
Yeah, mommy are going with herself.
Yes, man. Big up
Yeah,
yourself, mommy, for that.
So Enoch, is there any other artist locally in Jamaica or international that you will be working with?
Well, yes, I will be working with John Mark Wigan
Okay.
on a song. I can't tell you right now.
That's all right. Listen up, Enoch is important, big man,
I love it, man. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, he has been here before. You've definitely been here before. But I'm excited now to hear the music that you have. So I want you to introduce any song and we'll play it for you. So DJ Lollipop is standing by. So introduce a song that you want us to play.
Okay then. Since it's my favorite song on the album, my mom is not here. She's down inside the car actually, relaxing because it's been a busy 2 weeks since I've been here. I'm actually leaving tomorrow.
Okay. Safe flight.
Thank you.
Yes.
So the song that I want him to play is My Turn. I sang that song with me and my mother.
Okay. Listen.
Okay. Do we have that one, DJ Lollipop? If we don't have it, are you okay in giving us a little piece a cappella?
Yes. You want to sing it for us just in case he doesn't have it? You want to sing? Okay. All right, go ahead.
Peter walked on water. He kept his eyes on you. 5 loaves and 2 fish fed a multitude. Jonah in the well, delivered by your hands. 3 in the fire, still they took a stand.
Listen up.
Wow.
Listen. He has a voice.
Amazing.
Talent.
That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Now,
Thank you.
are there any gospel entertainers that you look up to, like you draw inspiration from?
Well, yes, I do. Every time I listen to John McWhorter, he's one of my inspirators. I just feel this connection. He just has an anointing voice, and when I listen to him, if I'm feeling down, I listen to him, and it just brings up my whole spirit. And I actually have my own mentor, Minister Melisha Grace Harris. She's actually a Jamaican artist.
Yeah.
Comes down here time to time, but she lives in Antigua.
Okay.
And
Wow.
she helps me with my voice training, mentors me, and those kind of personal things. So
Yeah.
I
You-
look up also to Carlene Davis as well. Although I'm not around her a lot, I do look up to her.
Oh, wow. Listen up.
Amazing. You
Yeah.
have an amazing voice. You are a great talent. You are absolutely going places.
Definitely. And where can
Yeah.
we see you performing next, Enoch?
Well, I don't know where yet. If I should get those information, it will be from my management
Okay.
team.
Okay.
Okay.
And well, I'll be performing at my hometown in Antigua at the government's house.
Okay.
Just singing the national anthem
Okay.
because we are opening for our museum.
Okay.
And
Amazing.
if you want to hear any of my songs, you can go on all musical platforms. You can
Hey.
view me on Instagram and on Facebook as well.
Give us your handles.
And my handles are Enoch Thomas 268 ENOCH THOMAS.
Listen up.
Wow.
Enoch.
Amazing. You know what I want to ask you though before you leave us? Do your classmates treat you like a celebrity or a superstar? Because here it is, you have collaborations with Minister Carlene Davis, Capleton, Luciano. What's that like back home and at your school?
Well, me personally, I tell them, treat me like a regular person. Because I would like to be seen regular. I don't, I'm not really into fame and all that. All I want
Oh,
to
wow.
do is just share God's word through my songs. So I really tell people, don't really treat me like a big superstar. Treat me regular.
And listen, he's a big superstar now because he got the
Look here
governor,
now.
the government host. So Enoch is a humble superstar.
Absolutely humble. But we want to play at least one of your songs before you go. So
Yeah.
DJ Lollipop, surprise us.
My Jesus died to save me. Because of Jesus, I am free. Yes, Jesus died to save you. And now freedom, isn't it free? For God so loved the world, He gave His only Son, who died to set us free. He died so we can live forever in His Father's kingdom. needs are met. Therefore I shall have no want. Therefore I shall have no fears. He gives me my daily bread. In him all my needs are met. Therefore I shall have no want. My Jesus.
Wow.
You listen on?
Big
voice, and it's coming
Yes.
from a little man.
You're definitely going places. Thank you for coming by, and
You're welcome.
like Shamara mentioned before, we wish you a safe flight tomorrow. And we're looking out for more music, more collaborations, and more from Enoch.
Yeah, and Enoch, before you go, I understand that you also play some musical instrument.
Yes, I
Which
do
one?
play drum.
You play the drums.
Yes.
You like the drums?
Of course.
Listen,
Yeah, no, him looks like a drummer too,
Yeah.
I see it. I definitely see it.
Yeah, so all the
But
best.
this was-
and we're hoping
yes.
to hear from you. So keep in touch. All right.
Yes.
All right, so-
Wow.
Yeah.
Enoch, amazing. All of 12, and he is on his musical journey. Big up to his parents, big up to his management team.
Are you here?
That mommy really putting in the work.
You see him play him sing for him mommy. Him say she in the car. She has been here for 2 weeks, and she has been with him. She has him on a schedule. Mommy, big up yourself.
Big up yourself. Not only that too, but just even that balance between music and school and making time for it, and just even how humble he is, saying to his
mommy.
classmates, treat me regular.
Yes, mommy and management team, they're really doing a good one. So,
Yes.
he's a child, and when we see, children with potential and children who are a star, we don't have a choice but to big them up. But Kishima, I'm getting
No,
the signal.
absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
time
we have
for
a time signal.
LJ Tiles and Home Decor, 2 Ashwood Drive, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. We're open Mondays to Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. LJ Tiles and Home Decor, bringing elegance to your home. The time by LJ Tiles and Home Decor is
17 minutes after 9. And
All right.
it's time for Bush Bash 420 Sound Clash. And we have none other
Bushman.
than online.
Yes, Bushman was with us on Saturday for What's the Scoop, so it's great to have him now. Bushman, good night, welcome.
Night, Sister Francis. How are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, man, we are good. Now, give us all the details, Bushman. Bush Bash 420 Sound Clash. When is it? Where is it? And who will be there?
Bush Bash 420 is... Yeah, we're doing a sound clash for this year, but the whole concept is like a weekend of camping on a riverbank, but we don't get the riverbank as yet. So what we're really doing now, we're doing a sound clash, and then on the Saturday of that same weekend, I'll be performing live at the same place. So me and Ricky Chupa do a face-off with Leeds Unlimited, which is the champion sound from out of St. Thomas. Leeds Unlimited, Beanie Man, and that's Beanie Man's sound ever since. So we are bringing it back on the road, and this is the way out to really start out, And we really have a face off with Chupa, because the original selector, Rich Lee, is booked for a date already. And I going to represent me alone. So I'll be playing Leeds Unlimited dub plates and Chupa for God behave himself in my car. And I'll play with him when time go. It's no joke thing, it's no play thing. And if you're supposed to acquainted to my bio, and you have seen in my bio that I used to select sound system. And that was like a gateway to bring me to studio, to get that studio experience. I took that chance. Singing ever since, but I took the chance to really select the sound system, because that's the way out to get into the studio. Because when we go to cut dub plate, that's when I get the chance to go in there and experience studio voicing. So from them time, we love sound system and really want to bring back the sound out there, So, tickets are online. Me not even have the proper information on Miss Francis. So there's no say.
No, we can
Well,
help
we
you,
can
man.
help you. So tickets are
$3,500.
$3,500 at the gate.
Yeah.
No, 3,500 pre-sold, and at the gate it is $5,000.
$5,000. Yes.
Right.
So we
I
have
want
that
the
covered
people
for
to
you.
come. I want the people
What I
to
want to
come out
ask you
early.
though, Bushman, I know we know that you used to play the sound system before and thing, but you know, like you have been focusing on your artist career. So you're not concerned about that because Trooper been selecting and been
Me
killing
know Trooper
sounds.
been selecting and bad, but guess what now? You see
Yes.
Trooper a Goliath and me a David.
Hey.
Remember, you know, when the little man, when the little ox step to the tree, they never believe they can fall the tree, no? Until
All
they
right.
fall the tree. However, me really think one of the things is that me know I'm expect a Trooper well-rounded, Trooper experience and everything is to the T, all I's that and all T's are crossed. But however, you see, when you underestimate your opponent, that is the weakness, you know. So I just hope Trooper don't underestimate that. Because dig this now, Miss Francis. I know 100 tune win a competition, you know.
Yes.
Only one. Only
All
one.
right. Let's
And
see
it's
your
the
word.
moment and the time when that one tune that drops, where everything just explode unexpected. No one not expect that. And it just drop and the whole place explode. And they must say, God Almighty, I saw it really go. Yeah, but it's that thing we really talk about and really look forward for the ones who are here to come and support. We really, well, you know, South people really are talking about the thing. St. Elizabeth people were looking forward to the people from South St. Elizabeth and other parts of Jamaica. But it's just something different. It's just something authentic, different, clean, great rubber dub style we are talking about. We are talking about mature rubber dub style, sound clash, that kind of element there. And however, 420 now is International Marijuana Day, so we are going to have a tent. We are going to establish and we are going to have and sale marijuana too, and we are going to have some farmers out there to expose themselves. However, Miss Francis, Bush Bash is a concept that is based on, as I said, I want the people to know next year we want to bring it place in a Savlamar on a riverbed. And we want to do
that sounds like something exciting.
Bush Bash, and we want to do a weekend of camping. The Friday would be the dance all night. The Saturday would be the stage show night. The Sunday now, we invite all ganja planter and bush doctor, because herbs is not just about smoking, and herbs in general, not just marijuana, is the healing of the nation, and people are resort to natural herbs as opposed to pills and stuff, which only treat your symptoms and your illness and not going to the root. So on the Sunday, we would like to do giveaways, ask questions, do giveaways, and people that just have some artifacts that they can go with, which remind them of that occasion, and they want to prepare to come to the next Bush Bash.
Wow, sounds very comprehensive, Bushman. We wish you all the best with this event. And good luck in the clash.
And yes, and give thanks for that, man. And remember, I remind the people who tell me from Rebel Salute when I water run on my eyes, say, keep your show and we will support you. So I'm looking for the support from the people.
All right, Bushman.
All right.
Most definitely. And IRFM always support me, so I'm going to ask that. IRFM, the radio station.
True
That's a code. That's a code. Yes, sir. Give thanks again. And
all right. Thank you so much, Bushman.
Yes,
Trooper, watch out.
Better watch out. Coming up.
All right. I love it. Love the banter. All right.
Sir.
Thank you so much. So that was entertainer, Bushman, and promoter. So make sure you check out his event, Bush Bash 420 Sound Clash. It's Monday, May 20. So
April.
make sure you check it out. April.
Yeah.
Did I say May? April. How may I rush the month? What is wrong with me?
Summer, you want
So
summer
it
to
is
come. It's
April
okay.
20. So it's 420. So make sure you check it out. Bushman and Ricky Trooper. You hear Bushman him used to select before, and he's excited about that clash. I'd love to see that.
And it's Ganja Day, so
Yeah, yes. And like you hear him say, it's not about recreational purposes as well, but you know, the healing of the nation and all the other purposes of this great little plant.
all right. So Kish, we are joined in studio by J Cam. He's right
Yes.
here with me.
Hi, J-Cam. Good
Hi,
night
hi.
and welcome. It's your first time. I don't know what took you so long.
Boy, I'm against the traffic. and actually it took us a while to come here because we couldn't find a place, I'm not gonna lie. But
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, we're happy that you're here. Happy that you're here nonetheless. No,
of course, man. Yeah, I like the vibe. I like the vibe.
yeah, but since it's your first time on Irie FM's EBUZZ, I want you to introduce yourself to our listeners. Like, we're hearing a lot of J-Cam songs, and enough people probably can't put the face to the name.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about who is J-Cam.
One sentence: young boy from JA with a old soul. Have a very strong R&B influence since he was young. Listen to all the greats in R&B, the Ushers, the Keisha Cole, the Rihannas, just a young boy from JA, specifically Clarendon. Shout out to Clarendon, shout out to my hometown, Chapelton. And I've been doing music for the past around going to 4 years now. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So J-Cam, your bio, it says you blend the dancehall and R&B into a pop R&B hybrid, and this is influenced by your Jamaican environment. What do you refer to as a pop R&B hybrid?
Well, that whole statement is really constructed by the people, because
Okay.
I don't really even have a description for my sound personally, but I can point out the fact that it's the way I sing. My vocals kind of resemble like R&B structure,
Yeah.
and I have Caribbean swing in my music, so the production, the drums have that like dancehall Caribbean flavor. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's really
Yeah.
how it comes together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I see online, you normally share reaction videos, like whether you're in studio with Tony, CD, Kelly,
Yeah.
or whatever the case is, and you are voicing, and then when you kind of hit a specific note or be playful with your voice,
Yeah.
you share that reaction. Talk to us about you working with a legend like Tony Kelly, and what was that experience like?
It's like going to a university, to be honest. He's a very knowledgeable, wise, the veteran in the music industry. I learn a lot from him. I learn a lot from him, and he allows me to be myself. No pun intended. And that's one of like the most important thing in studio when you're working with people. You want everyone in there to be confident in their own personal brand, in who they are. You get me? And he's one of the few people who I can do that with. So it really feels comforting, challenging, but it's just an amazing experience.
Yeah.
Top notch.
I understand.
Yeah.
A major highlight in your career was being featured on Barack Obama's 2023 summer playlist.
Yep.
When you saw that, yes, talk to us about, how you felt, the reaction, just the experience having been, listed on the playlist.
How did he find the song?
Yeah.
What purpose is the song there for? Just a bunch of things that was going through my head, and I remember I was like on the balcony. I was at a Airbnb in Kingston on the balcony, and at the time, my manager at the time was like, "Yo, check your phone, check Twitter." And I was like, "I don't use Twitter." And he's like, "Yeah, I gotta use it from here on out." And I was like, "Why?" I said that. He's like, "Yo, because you're on Barack Obama's playlist." So I instantly just downloaded Twitter and put sign up, log in, check it, and I saw my name and I was like, "Yo," like it just motivated me even more.
Yeah.
You know, to just continue with the music and continue putting music out and just pursue this career even more, to be honest.
Yeah. That's amazing. And even getting like the stamp of approval from Sean Paul, you know, like what's that like for you? And even the opportunity to touch the road with Sean.
Yeah, that's where would I call it? I was starstruck. And on a different level too, because you're around Sean and it's just a different world you're in, man. Trust me. And that I would never think of that happening for me ever in my life. I would never think of meeting Sean. I would never think of Sean looking at me and being like, "Yo, you're talented." You get me?
Yeah.
So getting that stamp from him, it's just all happening too fast for me, to be honest. It's just all happening too fast. And as I said, Sean is on a different level. When I say level, I mean like he's just out of this world. He's global. He's a global superstar.
Yeah.
And when I was on tour with him, the crowds were different. They were just like little. It would have come like Abdus Beer and smell upon. Hear people, just thousands of people, and the support and the interaction that I got from these people were just amazing, man.
Yeah.
It was just a different level. Sean is just on a different level.
All right. Not to cut you, but we have a time signal. So let us state that time signal quickly and
Western Jamaica, when you're looking for quality, reliable, and affordable auto parts for your BMW, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Suzuki, and Mitsubishi, your destination is Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories, 22 Bedford Street, South and Lamar, Westmoreland. The time by Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories is
9:33. So
All right.
we have J-Com in studio. Still with us.
FM.
All right.
But you know what I want to ask you though, J-Com, like being on the road with Sean, like you just mentioned, and you know, being introduced to his audience. What would you say is your takeaway in terms of like the type of songs now you want to create based on that real life experience?
Global messages, man. Global messages. I've already he told me that, yo, you're already doing what you're doing is already working, so just don't stop, just continue. And what I can say from the beginning is that I always try to create music that speaks to the soul, even if it's a case where, okay, you're not going exactly through what I'm going through, but you're going to feel something because I'm creating from a real place.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about human connections. I'm talking about human situations where everyone on earth is either they haven't gone through it yet, they have gone through it, or they're going through it. So that's something that I always keep in mind when I'm making music, where it's like, it's going to cross borders, it's going to cross language barriers, you know? And Sean was one of those few people who managed to do that from Jamaica, and that just means a lot to me that, yo, me and him, we have a relationship, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even what you said, you know, how you sit and think about your music and the influence that you have.
Yeah.
But we know you've worked with Sean, you've worked with Tony.
Yeah.
Any collaborations in the pipeline, any artists you would like to work with?
I said this before. There's that list is a long list though. That list is a long list because there's just a whole different, like the way how I listen to music. I listen to all different type of genres, so I can see myself in different spaces. Most definitely, there's a couple artists from Africa, like Burna Boy, Ruga, Rema.
Listen, no?
Where
Okay.
I think
I can hear those songs
that's
too,
what
you know.
said.
I can hear
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
yeah, because what I realize is that I have a lot of fans in Nigeria, like especially Lagos. Shout out to Lagos, and you know that's like Burna. That's all of their you know kingdom. You get what I'm saying? So I think that would be an amazing, and I like to think of it where it's like, yo, we're all one people, we're all from the same motherland at the end of the day. So that would be amazing to do, you know. Obviously the great, the legends like the Ushers and the Chris Browns.
Yeah.
If that can happen, I would make sure that
put
can
it out
happen.
there if it happen.
Yeah, man, put it out in the universe.
You put it in the universe.
Yeah.
But musically, what are you currently promoting or working on right now?
So right now we're at my sophomore album, Emotions, which is produced by Tony CD Kelly. Shout out to Lionel De La O as well. Dean Thomas. Shout out to Dean Thomas. Sean actually has a production on it, Sweet Love. So shout out to the whole Dirty Rock family. Shout out to Bento. It's a masterpiece, man. The album is a whole masterpiece.
Yeah, when Sakesh, it's a masterpiece.
It is,
You know,
man.
No,
it's
look,
normal.
that's yeah. Well, I mean, Tony Kelly is not normal at all. So I can just
Perfectionist, man.
imagine.
Yeah.
But when I hear a title for your album like Emotions, immediately I'm thinking, you know, getting in touch with your feelings, vulnerability.
different
How would you
sides, man.
describe the project and why Emotions?
I would describe it as me showing a different side of me, parts of me that I would hold as the vulnerable parts. I would describe it also like sonically. It's me touching into my roots because it's a full reggae album.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. So we have all different types of emotions. We have all different types of situations going on in that project. You know, but one of the main ones is where I just felt vulnerable at the time when I was creating it. So the main track, Emotions, that is featuring Nige Boy, that's just about, yo, I'm human, you know. I'm allowed to be vulnerable. Forget what everybody think about, yo, you have to tough it out and you can't show no emotions. No. Emotions that's not going anywhere. We're humans. You get me?
Alright, so can our listeners get a snippet of Emotions? A cappella.
A cappella.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go. You can call me cold-hearted, but you can't call me heartless. Many of you have thrown your baits in the ocean waves and caught less. It's as if I'm the weekend, but every time when the weekends, it's just you. So who are you? Deep scars with a broken promise. Said that I trust you, find it a challenge. Late to the clues, you can call me novice. It's been a year since you've been drowning in silence, and this ain't normal for me. Reality is I'm still trying to believe that you ain't trying with me, and I'm so scared cause I'm just so deep in emotions. Yeah.
All right.
Bob, like tonight
Big
is for the
tune.
singers,
You
man.
Yeah, man.
And talented singers
Absolutely
at that,
amazing.
you know?
Yes,
Very
yes, I
talented.
love it.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a release date for this album, and are there any collaborations?
It's already out. It's been out since January.
Okay.
We have, Nige Boy is one. We have Kimani Marley on it, it's just a blessing to be able to work with one of the Marleys, them, to be honest. We have the legend Wayne Wonder. We have Kalia on it. We have a solid team on it.
Yeah, Kali, a big singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kalia.
So where can fans see you performing next?
Okay, so we don't have that information yet, so I can't say too much.
That's all right. All right. We totally understand.
Yeah, but you know.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. and your social media handles for our listeners.
So you can find me at JCOM Official everywhere. So that's JCOM Official on YouTube,
That's easy.
Spotify, iTunes. Easy. JCOM.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Have you-
JCALM.
Yes. Have you ever had anybody like try to say to you like, you're too R&B or, you're too pop? And how do you deal with those criticisms?
It's just me, I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna fight me? You gonna fight the youth? No, because like I have been told that before.
Yes.
But music is music.
Yeah.
I as I said before, I don't think of myself in genres really. I think of myself
And don't put
as-
yourself in a box.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
That's even a message I actually wanted to even tell everyone. Like, it's not worth it to put yourself in a box.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Anything literally is possible. I consider myself a force, and it's either you're with it or you're not. To be honest.
And JCOM, you are a young artist. You're young.
Yeah.
We know the music industry. It's not easy to break into it, but you have done it, and you are here giving a word, a message to anyone who is listening. But if you were to say something to an upcoming artist, a young artist like yourself, who is trying to break into the industry, what would you say to them?
Be yourself. No, listen to none of them.
All right.
Right. Well,
go.
that is
Yeah,
it.
man.
Well, JCOM, thank you so much for coming through. And who is management?
Shout out to JNR. Yeah, man. Management that.
All right.
And how can they
Anybody you
contact
want big up?
management?
You can contact management on my IG at Calmnation.
Okay.
OneCalmNation@gmail.com.
All right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Calm Nation, my whole fan base. As I said, shout out to Dirty Rock once more. Shout out to Dubshot. Shout out to Kalicious Music. Shout out to the whole crew, man. Yeah.
All right, JCOM, thank you so much for coming through, and we wish you all the best. No, do we have his music that we can just drop? I mean, he
Yes.
did something a cappella, but we have to drop a JCOM.
Yeah,
We
man.
do.
You can call me cold-hearted, but you can't call me heartless. Many of you have thrown your baits in the ocean waves and caught less. It's as if I'm the weekend, but every time when the weekend it's just you. So who are you? Deep scars with a broken promise. Said that I trust you, find it a challenge. Laced to the clues, you can call me a novice. It's been a year since you've been drowning in silence, and this ain't normal for me. Reality is I'm still trying to believe that you ain't trying with me, and I'm so scared cause I'm just deep in emotions. I don't care who was with you. You were never ready for them. You were free. Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby.
JCOM.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, continue doing the do, continue putting in the work, be all you can be. And we are expecting more good musics, and we wish you good music. I wish you all the best with those collaborations that you
And
put
the
out in the
album.
universe,
Thank you.
Burna Boy and all of that, So yeah, hope that happens for you.
Man. Yeah, man.
All right.
Yes.
JCOM.
Respect.
All right.
All right. So bless up to JCOM, coming through. Very, very talented, Shamara. Like for a second there, I just feel like I want to belt out and bust a tune like
You
Singer's
can.
Night. Who knows? Maybe, we don't know. Everybody just sing so.
Yeah, everybody talented.
Probably can try. Everybody
and-
talented so.
Yeah, and everybody young. Yeah, the music, the future, it's promising.
Solid.
Yeah,
yes,
it's promising.
yes. Very, very
Yes.
promising indeed. So of course we are now with our main artist. We have Prohgress. Progress in from a CR look. Progress is in studio.
Yes, and he's coming on set.
Yes.
Yes. So
All right, so it is the EBUZZ. If you're just joining us, Shamari is sitting in for DJ Bones, and we are here doing it. And Prohgress is in the building. Prohgress, it's been a minute, long time, you know.
Yes, where are you going?
Wagwan, good night,
Man,
welcome.
About 2 years
I
now,
know.
or 3 years.
Probably 3 years. It's a good while.
Yeah.
How you been? What are you working on musically?
Well, we consistently drop singles, you know. But right now, I have a song about for release named Truth, where I know say how the world I can relate to it to the fullest, you know. So that's the aim right now.
what is it about?
Me see family fight against family just cause a friend. Friend fight against friend because of money. Put your faith in a human beings, you're stupid. Loyalty hard for find. The ones you love the most, they hurt you all the time. You say you love me though, but do you really mean it? Hey, do you really need me? Hey, girl, stop playing my feelings. Don't say you love me when I'm gone. Tell me right now when I am leaving. Them celebrate you when you're gone. Can't get no support when you're leaving. It's funny how everybody a pretend when your money up. Everybody are your friend. When you're down on your face, are just you and yourself. Them rather take your ratings and put it on a shelf. Tell me, say me great, no, nobody wait till me dead. Give me for me share, no, no put it on a will. Me nah wait for nobody fi give me no strength. If I them alone, me put me hang myself with a belt. Don't say you love me when I'm gone. Tell me right now when I am leaving.
Wow, Prohgress. You know, the songs that you sing, you normally carry like a certain energy. You also carry like a lot of pain in some of the songs that you deliver. Like, you know, you feel deeply through your music. Are these songs, you know, that your personal experience, especially this one?
The song forward out where me and Din, man a bridge name Din, aka General. We go all of Portland. Me and him are all a reasoning and just the same thing where the concept of the song, we are reason I say, oh, normally when people gone, you know, when we pass on at that time, people show you the real respect, the real love, you know, and me can relate to that same way, you know, and many people can relate to that.
Yeah.
So it's like me just want the message go out there say, oh, watch out, man, show me say, oh, you respect me, you rate me for now. Nobody wait till me dead for you say, oh, Prohgress I did bad artist or Prohgress a great youth, you know. Give the respect for now, because we have put out the music and people just, it's like it a fall upon deaf ears. But we still a hold it. Because Kish, you know the thing. You know, you always give me the energy, always give me the strength. So you know so me always put in the work. But overall, me just not appreciate how people just make the music just a fall upon deaf ears. And I complain, say good music now I make when good music still I make. A whole heap of good artists out here make music, but the people them. So they show the love once we're there. Nobody wait till we're dead for you to say, yo, I agree with you with that.
Yeah. What keeps you going though, Prohgress? Because that in itself can be very
disheartening,
demotivating, and, you know, challenging, because here it is, you're putting in the work, you're putting out the music, and like you said, it's falling on deaf ears, you know, like what's that balance for you to say you're going to keep doing it regardless?
You see, me as a youth where I love music, you know. I love music. If I did for money, we tap the music long time. You know what I mean? So it's like me can't ever stop the music, you know. Me try to stop the music. Me can't stop the music. Cause if me sleep, me a dream a song. You know what I say? If me try, if you say, yo, me nah voice, rhythm I go come. People are saying me rhythm. So it's like me can't stop the music. No matter how me feel like say, yo, me frustrated. And the only thing that make me happy, music. The only thing when I find my true happiness, like whenever me I shoot a music video or whenever me in the studio, voice or whenever I'm on a stage, at the only time I feel like my full self. You know what I say? Like me feel like me at home. Yeah. So I know something I can't stop, even if I try. So many even bother worry about the frustration and the hardship and them things and the challenges, because naturally that's a part of life, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what keeps you going? What keeps you, because I know that there's hardship, but you sound positive irregardless, what keeps you, in that positive mode?
Just being alive and some simple things, as in a person just see up on the road and I say, yo, youth, see a song bring me through firefighting school or police school. Like I hear music, me listening. One time a youth link me and him say, yo, him go for do something real bad. One night, load up him thing and ready to go mash a works, and he must say the song come on. When I look back to where I was 4 years ago, and he must say that the song they make him put on him tool. And nobody go mess up him life, because remember him reflect on him kids them, and him reflect where him forward from, and just through some people violate him and think him they can move out of character. So all them small little thing they just make me know say, yo, say me have a purpose. I say, so that's why most of the time I sing. I don't tell you I'm perfect. I sing some song more time where, me just maybe frustration make me sing them song there. I don't even sing it from my heart. But most of the time I try to sing from my heart. You see it? So I just them little thing there, because me feel good when a person tell me say my song change them life, or my song motivate them to get better at whatever them do. And don't give up on what them do. So them little thing they bring me.
Because in truth, in a Prohgress, your superpower is when you sing like those inspirational songs, because it brings you bring out a certain tone, and just sonically, the whole thing just depend on a level where it resonates with people. So I know you say sometimes frustration, you just sing some stuff, but your superpower with what is going to resonate and connect with the people is when you dig deep inside and give us that.
True.
Yeah. But who are some of the producers that you're working with right now?
Currently, we work with Enoch Records, Pukuru Records, you don't know, Simpat Music, and One Motion. Big up One Motion. I currently have a song out, same way, a stream on Prohgress Vivo featuring Silk Bass. One Motion produced a song the same way, Big up you like Abroad Records, and enough youth out there. Enough youth out we collaborate with. Big up Puffy same way. Me I say, me and him for do some work same way. So, me as a youth, we just open for youth who have talent, and me just want good rhythm. Because if I get good rhythm, I can sing good songs,
Yeah.
That's my thing.
And Kish asked you about producers, but any collaborations in the pipeline?
Me recently released a collaboration with Silk Bass, that's like a month old right now. It's called Chase My Dreams, featuring Silk Bass out on Prohgress Vivo. Me have a few collaborations I forward up to with some upcoming youths. Okay. So you can look out for that same way.
DJ Lollipop, do you have the new Prohgress you want to drop so we can play for our listeners?
Coolest season.
Unreal artist.
Bill Productions.
Flow like a ocean, yeah. Life rough like a ocean, yes. Moon's deep like a ocean, deep. Yeah, I'm on a jet, right? Flow like the ocean, please. Moon deep like a ocean, deep. Chase my dream. If I carry them with that, say you're weak.
Heard but man not showing emotion. Militant cause we're born as a soldier. Hurricane or a storm, please explode down. Still I move forward, we can't slow down. Mount of time when me feel and start over. Coulda make you a millionaire if you try come that. Still never put my soul over I counter. Still I shoot for my goals and I won't stop. Lay down and I look in I house. Stop a puff and I split under when the fight comes stop. Obstacles in the way and roadblocks. Snake in the grass and cobra. No walk with envy but no walk with a load clock. Put in the work and all the blessings a flow down.
Prohgress. Now, in terms of live performances, how the calendar looking? You have anything lined up?
We have an upcoming show the 16th of May. Jacksal Sport Complex. Big up Ijamaki. The one name Unity of Seeds. You know, Seeds of Unity. Yeah, my bad. Seeds of Unity. The 16th of May. You know, more the people them forward out. It's a event where family friendly.
Yeah.
Early. Performance they go start like 12, 1 o'clock in the day. So more the people them roll out. Seeds of Unity. Big up Ijamaki, you know, her pocket promotion, same way. Yeah.
All right. And what about your social media handles? Tell our listeners how they can view your videos, listen to your songs, contact you if they need to.
Easy. So just search Prohgress. Prohgres. Prohgress Music on all platforms. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Prohgress Music. Prohgres. And I spell my name wrong too, you know.
Oh, Iris.
But is that thing where happen all the time? Is that thing where happen all the time? Prohgres. A 1S, but persons always
no, them correct it, man. Them fix it. It's correct now.
Yeah,
it's spelled right. I seen it. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. We apologize.
Yeah,
you're thinking Prohgress.
In the initial stage when I come up with the name, a 2S, I did spell it with, and then I Google and see say like one like a Chinese bun of the name. Yeah, so that's why I didn't have to spell it with one.
Okay.
Yeah, for me to distinct, you know.
All right.
How are you with the social media platforms, you know, to get your music out there? Because I know, you know, when you started initially, social media was around, but it wasn't as, you know, prevalent like now. Yeah. So, I mean, how do you find the tool? You find it useful or it too much?
Yo, I find it useful, you know. But guess what, you know? Sometimes I just feel like I clown myself, you know. The way I see it operate, the way I see the algorithm work, you basically have to clown yourself in a way where you either make people laugh or you go for sympathy or something. So either you go come cry or you come play a fool. You know what I say? It hard to strike a balance on the social media thing. But we still not lose the way. As I say, we just have to be ourselves and we still do what we can do, use it up same way. We use up the TikTok them same way and Instagram same way and post we think them same way. But we just now go stoop and go to the level where we have to play a fool. You know what I mean? To get some
not we step outside yourself.
But Prohgress, you have been in the industry for a while, and we know change every year. Change is constant. Change is, you know, there is always change. Yeah. How do you remain relevant, and how do you keep up with the change?
All right, you want now? You see the song them when I sing? Them song there is like a reality. Every day something. 20 years from now, the song that when I sing earlier, it go still relevant.
True.
You know me I say just like how Bob Marley sing some song where I say, yo, Bob did know them thing. But so me just try to keep it real.
Yeah.
And if I keep it real, I go be relevant. You get me I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, because real always relevant.
All right.
Yes, we have to keep it real. We have 2 minutes before Muta Baruka steps in with the cutting edge. So before you leave us, Prohgress, anything you want to highlight or anything you want to say to your fellow entertainers?
I just want to highlight the people them for just look out for that song we call Truth. You know what I say?
Truth.
Music video shoot already. We just go line up the release date. So just look out for the thing called Truth. I have nothing to say to no entertainer.
All right, that is it.
All right.
Yeah. Prohgress, thank you so much for coming through.
Respect. I really appreciate it, you know. Give thanks.
All right.
Yeah, amazing. All right, so that
Real
was Prohgress. Yeah, absolutely talented. Me tell you, tonight is the night for singers, you know. Me I wait for you to belt out a song, you know, before Muta come in.
When we get the voice, then I'll sing. I'm not have the voice yet. Let's go take one of them one.
Yes, take one of them one. All right. So Prohgress says, look out for the song Truth. You know, him shoot the music video already, so we're looking out for that.
Yeah, produced by Pukuru and Eddie Records.
And he also said something that we must, you know, our listeners keep in mind. Real equals relevant.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Yes.
So just remember that. Keep it real.
No.
Always relevant.
Straight.
It's a big message.
Straight.
No, that is it. Especially now when, you know,
the social media.
a lot of things were closed.
So
yes.
Hold on to that one.
No, absolutely. On that note, we have to say, Sham, a big thank you to Enoch for coming through, to J-Com, and also to Prohgress for coming through. A big thank you. They were absolutely early.
Yeah, yes, everybody was early.
On
When I
time,
came,
punctual,
everybody,
professional.
Yeah, man. So big up them for that.
Absolutely. Big up,
Yeah.
of course. Big up yourself, Sham, for
And to
coming
you,
through.
Kish, and thank you for having me again.
Look, yes, definitely. It was nice. Bones should be back next week. Big up our
Definitely.
producer, Shaquille Gale. Technical operator, DJ Lollipop. In studio engineer, is it Wilbert Wisdom?
No, it's DJ Kamar.
DJ Kamar. Hey, producer Shaq. And our telephone operator, Khadijah Martin. And big up Peter Broadbent for keeping social media connected.
Yeah.
That's our time. I'm Kishima Francis.
I'm Shamara Preston.
Muta Baruka is up next with The Cutting Edge.